Hey everyone, Pupsker here. As you can tell, farmed up Zaku Prime, but more importantly, let's go over the Game Awards 2024 and start voting on everything and take a look at all categories. Let's see if I have to log in to start voting. I do not. So, let's just get on started, okay? Warframe hopefully might pop up here. If not, there should be Warframe Twitch drops during the Game Awards 2024. Usually they have Twitch drops, so I just thought I'd mention that. Let me throw this to the side so it's less annoying. Now, Game of the Year. This is hilarious. We have Astrobot, an awesome game. Balatro, I have no idea how this roguelike card, like seemingly smaller indie type game made it to Game of the Year. Literally no clue. Even if it was like pretty popular, how is this game up here? I have no idea. Like, this is blowing my mind. Black Myth Wukong, honestly loved it. Just great game. Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. Why is DLC up for Game of the Year? Because guess what? Yeah, if you put Elden Ring up for Game of the Year again, it's probably gonna win. But like, that's not a new game, that's Elden Ring, but DLC. I get that it's a huge DLC, but I don't know, this should win Game DLC of the Year, not Game of the Year. Either way, weird. Then we have Final Fantasy Rebirth, and then we have Metaphor ReFantazio. From what I've heard, all of these games are really good, except for Balatro. Like, it's probably a great game, but it just popped out of nowhere. I don't know why this is up here. I personally played Black Myth Wukong and Rebirth, so I do have to sign in to vote. So it's like, it's a little rough. Okay, just a little rough. I'll log in with Twitch, everybody. But I would probably vote... Yeah, I'd probably vote Game of the Year. Okay, it automatically closes down. Awesome. Thanks, Game Awards. I think I want to vote Final Fantasy Rebirth for Game of the Year, because I think it's the one I had the most fun with, okay? So I think I'm going to vote Final Fantasy Rebirth on that. What's this? It tells you every time. Okay, cool. So I don't know why Balatro was there, and I don't know why Elden Ring Game of the Year. Why is Balatro here? It's such a random roguelike. It's like if all of a sudden Slay the Spire popped up, right? I love Slay the Spire, but like, why is it best Game of the Year when it's like, yeah, okay. So best art direction, oh God, I love Metaphor ReFantazio art. I want to play that off stream, but I'm not voting Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree because that's friggin' DLC. But I think art style, I vote Black Myth Wukong. I had so much fun. It's such a beautiful game. Ooh, best narrative. So we have Silent Hill 2. These are only 5. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Okay. And then Metaphor Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And then Final Fantasy Rebirth. Ooh, so which had the best narrative? I've heard really good things about most of these. Even like Hellblade 2. It's not a popular game, so I don't think it'll ever win this for best narrative. But it's probably between Metaphor ReFantazio and Rebirth. And I'm just a sucker for a Rebirth in Final Fantasy, so they have me like by the neck on that one. 100%. By the freaking neck. And then best art direction. Oh, there's our cute little indie game. We have, again, the exact same games. This is why the Game Awards starts being a waste of time, because it's like the same fucking games over and over, and it's just annoying. If we're going best art direction, I really like Metaphor ReFantazio art, and just visually how the JRPG looks and everything from what I've seen. So I'm gonna go Metaphor ReFantazio. And then best score and music. Oh, I will go Rebirth without a doubt. I've heard a lot of Stellar Blade music, and it is also really good. I'm waiting for Stellar Blade to come out on PC in 2015, and then I might do a stream gameplay of it and beat it in 1 or 2 days type of deal. But Metaphor ReFantazio music's also really good. Astrobot's here, but I just don't think it'll win a lot of these. But I really like Final Fantasy music. Like, the orchestra and the orchestral music of Final Fantasy is very beautiful, and I imagine Metaphor ReFantazio is the same. Best audio design, I think I'm gonna have to go with Call of Duty Black Ops, mainly because there's just way more directional in-game audio in that regard, but like Final Fantasy probably also is killer. I just, I already voted for like best, soundtrack or best, yeah, either way. So I'd go there. Oh, okay, best performance. So this is people. So we have Brianna White, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Oh, so they don't tell you what they actually did. I have no idea what any of these people voiced. What, did she voice Brianna White in Final Fantasy? Or is her name Brianna? I think her name is Brianna White. This one's awful. I don't know what anyone played. Like, what did they do? If I had a vague idea of who anyone was in any of these, I might actually vote for someone because I've seen and heard a lot of like audio from Rebirth. I'm assuming, I don't know who she is. Is she, oh my God, because she could be like Tifa, or is she Aerith? I don't know. I'm just gonna go with Final Fantasy. I have no idea who she voiced though. Like, this is a very bad category because they do not have that listed down. You should really, most people don't know who the voice actors are. They know who the character is. Why didn't you put the character they voiced? Okay, I'm Game Awards this year is very disappointing. They've done a couple things that are just very, very bad, honestly. I'm not a fan of that one. Innovation in accessibility. I have no freaking idea, but I've heard people hype up a lot of these games, and since COD's the only one I played so far, well, no, I played a lot of D4, but I think COD did a lot, but I have no idea. So that's the unfortunate part. A lot of these just kind of give you a vague idea, but if you haven't heard of or played the game, you might just not have any idea. Games for impact. Thought-provoking game with social meaning. I have not seen a single one of these. I've seen Life is Strange. So, okay, Hellblade 2. And then this one's adorable. I'm voting this one because it's a Neva, because it's more foresty, protect the earth type of deal. So, love it. Best ongoing. Okay, so Warframe, I'm sorry to tell you everybody, Warframe's not popular enough to be here anymore. Like, Warframe, it stayed popular and it's a big game. It's just not popular enough, right? Helldivers, it died off a lot more, but it's still popular. But I think Helldivers is the only game here less popular than Warframe, and Helldivers might still be pretty popular. Fortnite's killing it and making a ton of money. Final Fantasy XIV, I think, is still really popular. Destiny 2 finished. So Destiny's fall off is that like they finished the game. So it's still very popular, and I believe all of these are like more popular than Warframe still overall. Not to like shit on Warframe, but Warframe is really popular, but it's not top 10 popular most things anymore, you know? It's still insanely popular, but it's not top 10 anymore. It's even like not top 20 sometimes for a lot of things. So Warframe is popular, but it is by no means a #1 top 5, 10 game. Just, you know, as a Warframe creator, you got to be self-aware. The game is hella popular. They're raking in like 10 to 30 mil a month on average based on old projections. It could be all over the place now though. So game's still doing fine. Best ongoing, I have to play Fortnite. That's the one that I play the most out of all of those. And honestly, it's just insanely popular. Best community support. Oh my God. I have no idea. Recognizing a game for outstanding community support, transparency, responsiveness, inclusive of social media activity and game updates. Ooh, I don't know, man. I think I'd have to give this to Fortnite because I pay more attention to that. Final Fantasy is pretty decent, and Helldivers, like, they meme and shitpost a lot. No Man's Sky, I don't know why it's here. But I guess they had a good big update this year. Yeah, I know. I just have to be a Fortnite shill. My bad, my bad. Remember to check out the Pupsker FN Fortnite channel. But best independent game. Okay, so Balatro is an indie game. Interesting, interesting. We have Animal Well. I think that's Donkey's big mode. Yeah. We have Lorelei and the Laser Eyes. I'm not sure. Neva. And then we have UFO 50. Out of all of these, I've consumed most content around Animal Well, and I really enjoy the vibe of it, but I'm not going to be playing any of these games. So I'm going to vote Animal Well on that one. Of course, remember to vote yourself if you so choose. Best debut indie game? Okay, motherfucker. Why would you even do this again? The other one wasn't that just best indie game? And then best debut indie game? I guess it's debut via like one of the first from the company. Or first developed. Either way, we're voting Animal Well. We're voting Animal Will. Best mobile game. Oh, we have Balatro Hill here again. Who at Game Awards, how much was Jeff Keighley paid off by Balatro to include this game everywhere? I have no idea. How is this game best on like half of the goddamn lists, right? Like, what is going on here? What's happening? Okay, what is happening? Either way, I've played a lot of AFK Journey and a lot of Wuthering Waves, but I think Zenless Zone Zero takes the cake on this one. The reason they don't put Wuthering Waves, the reason they don't put Genshin Impact, because those would obviously beat out AFK Journey. Like, those are way more popular. It wouldn't make sense. They don't want Hoyoverse to be the entire best mobile games, even though Hoyoverse essentially owns mobile games in regards to like popular video game games, not like Farmville level shit. Either way. Yeah, Zenless Zone Zero killed it. Best VR AR. Oh, I have no idea. I've seen a handful of these pop up, but I would have to probably vote Batman? Metal Hellsinger VR? Metro Awakening? I'm skipping this one. I have zero clue. Best action game. Ooh, Black Myth Wukong. Call of Duty Black Ops 6. Okay. Helldivers, Stellar Blade, and Warhammer. So, I love COD. It's a fun game. I've only played it a handful of hours so far. I haven't even tried zombies yet. I was just playing with my wife. Fun game. I'm obviously going to vote Black Myth Wukong. I had a lot of fun with Helldivers as well, but hey. Stellar Blade's a really good game. I just haven't been able to play it because it's like PlayStation exclusive until next year, and I don't want to play it off stream. So I'm gonna, I guess I could buy it on my PlayStation. I can just stream that. Either way. I'm voting Black Myth Wukong. Great game. Absolutely loved it. Schmooze it. Best action adventure. I don't think any one of these games. Oh no, I'm gonna go with the Legend of Zelda one. No, this one was a really cute, adorable game. I watched a little bit of it. I'm like, action adventure games? I wouldn't vote Astrobot as an action adventure game. I'd say it's a platformer. Sure, but I wouldn't. Okay, either way, I'm voting Zelda. Yeah, some people like Outlaws, some people hate it. I don't care about another open world Ubisoft game. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Odyssey, and that's my really fun like open world Ubisoft game right now. Casually playing. It's just like Outlaws is the more of the same shit, so I don't know. I didn't get a good enough vibe from it, but I also did not play it. Now, best RPG. I am obviously voting Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I think it's a lot between Rebirth and Metaphor ReFantazio. I love Elden Ring. I just don't think DLC being like Elden Ring DLC even should be as like a full game. I'm just like not voting Elden Ring purely because it shouldn't be here, right? But yeah, I love Final Fantasy. I loved it a ton. Just 10 out of 10. So, best fighting game. I'm gonna have to vote for Sparking Zero, without a doubt. It's just, I love Dragon Ball. It seems to be the most fun that a lot of people are having. And if I were to ever play a fighting game, I would pick up one of the Dragon Ball ones. And Sparking Zero is just hype. So I would have to go there. Best family game. All of these are essentially Nintendo. I'm gonna have to vote Astrobot on this one. Because a lot of these are like just another Nintendo game, but Astrobot's the most original like platformer. But it's also kind of the same, right? Either way, let's go with Astrobot on that one. Best sim strategy game. Ooh, I haven't heard of like more of these ones. I'm probably gonna go with Age of Mythology. Manor Lords is pretty good from what I've seen. I don't know enough about Frostpunk 2, but I would go Age of Mythology Retold. Yeah. Best sports / racing game. Okay, so this one's just like, do you like racing? Do you like football / soccer? Do you like the NBA? Top spin. Oh, okay. Tennis. WW. This one I don't care about. So we're gonna have to go with, I guess we like basketball today. Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. We're gonna go with NBA. Best multiplayer. Super Mario Party, Tekken, Warhammer, Helldivers. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go Call of Duty. I think that's irrefutably the best multiplayer game there. Most popular, best. Helldivers was great for a bit, but it lost its sparkle like a lot of PvE-based games do. Like, I love Helldivers, it was a ton of fun, but I wouldn't want to play it anywhere near as much of Warframe, you know? Because it's like same idea. Best adaptation. Oh, I would probably vote Fallout. Arcane's really good. Knuckles was fun, but it wasn't anything special. Like a Dragon Yakuza, I haven't watched it, but I've heard good things. I got really bored of Tomb Raider, The Legend of Lara Croft. Like, I don't think it's bad, I just don't care about it, and it just lost interest instantly. So I really enjoyed Fallout, so we're going with Fallout. Yeah, I just voted Balatro Game of the Year. Never even heard of it. Yep. Oh, for Warframe drops, it's usually Primetime and Warframe International every Wednesday. Most anticipated game. Oh, so obviously Grand Theft Auto 6. Not even a question here. Not even a question. Grand Theft Auto 6. Boom. Nice. Good memes. Good memes. Content Creator of the Year. I don't know who any one of these people are other than Queso. So I'm gonna go with Queso. Like, there's just so many content creators. We're like the plague, we're everywhere. We're all just rando people after all. That's all we are. Okay, so we're gonna go with Queso. We're gonna go with some queso dip. Yep. Best esports game. Okay. I'm gonna have to vote Counter-Strike, because I just think it's the best esports game. But, you know. Best esports athlete. Obviously Faker, there's no question. I don't know anyone other than Faker, but Faker's the GOAT, and he will forever be the GOAT. I think he won his final Worlds this year, and he's retiring, but maybe not. Either way, Faker's always the GOAT. Oh god, is it T1? I don't know teams well enough. T1, yep. Yeah, on to the next. And boom, that is voting. There's also Player's Choice, December 2nd, December 5th, and December 9th. But those are all the categories. I think it's honestly, they could have done a way better job mixing around the games for like the best of. Like half of these were the same games. So I think it was a pretty poor Game Awards this year. Because honestly, most of them were between these. There were so many Black Myth Wukong, Elden Ring Shadow the Erdtree, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Metaphor ReFantazio, and Astrobot. And why the fuck does Balatro here? I don't know. I guess Jeff Keighley, like, man got paid off by Balatro or really loves Balatro. I don't know. But yeah, most of the Game Awards were just these legit 5 games. So kind of disappointing. I think there were a lot more really good games released this year, like Dragon's Dogma 2. It only showed up like once or twice. But they just kind of like spearhead everything with the most popular games. So I don't know. I think it's kind of a weak Game Awards season this year. Either way, let me know what you think, everybody. Go check out the Game Awards, vote for yourself, sub, like, and use Epic Games creator code Pupsker if you want to support the channel. But that's it for this year. Cheers.